Hello friends, in CBSE system, questions are framed in different pattern. Questions may be knowledge based, understanding based, application based, value based. So different types of questions are framed. To appear the questions, to write the answer of the questions, it depends upon the understanding level of the students, how much knowledge he has, and whether the concept is clear, whether the concept, the doubt is clear, and the basic knowledge of the subject on the particular topic should be clear. Particularly in reasoning and assertion and reasoning type questions, the understanding level, the basic knowledge of the topic is very important. So when we are reading the topics, when we are preparing the notes on the particular topic, we should first take interest in the basic foundation of the topics. So today we are going to discuss very important topic, that reasoning questions, that is why questions, and second variety is assertion and reasoning type. The new system CBSE developed, that assertion and reasoning, this type of pattern of questions is added. Now in every classes it is introduced. So we will discuss some important questions on the topic solution. So let us first discuss reasoning questions. You see the first questions. Increase in temperature observed in mixing chloroform and acetone. If you mix chloroform and acetone, the temperature of solution increases. Why? The answer is another thing. When you are writing the answer of why questions, don't write more. Don't write in a passage. Always you give the answer in one sentence or maximum two sentences. Don't write more. Exact answer to the point we have to write. So question is, why temperature increases when you mix chloroform and acetone? You should write like this, that mixture of chloroform and acetone is an example of negative, non-ideal solution of negative diffusion. It is an example of non-ideal solution of negative diffusion because chloroform and acetone attracts each other by hydrogen bonding. That means both A and B, both solvent and solute, attracting each other compared to individual attraction. As attraction increases, that is called negative diffusion. That's why temperature is increased, because it is exothermic. It is an example of exothermic. Don't write it as exothermic reaction. No, that is wrong. Because already question given, temperature is rising means exothermic. You should not write it as exothermic. You have to write, is it an example of non-ideal solution of negative diffusion? This is the answer. Then second question. Why fruits and vegetables swells up in water? When the dry fruits will be kept in water for few times, for few minutes, the fruits, dry fruits become fresh. It swells. This is the example of osmosis. This is the phenomenon of osmosis. Here what happens? Here where it will put in water, water has a lower concentration and the fruits inside the fruit, the concentration is more. We know in osmosis, solvent moves from lower concentration to higher concentration. So water particle enter into the dry fruits so that the volume of dry fruits increases, so it becomes fresh. So it is an example of osmosis where the water particles enter into the fruits cell. That's why fruits swell. Then third question, why aquatic species are more comfortable in cold water than warm water? This is an example of Henry laws, that we know that according to Henry law that the gas will be more dissolved at low temperature. When temperature is less, the solubility of gas is more. In warm water, the percentage of oxygen is less. So aquatic species require oxygen. When it comes to the upper part of the water level, then the oxygen content is less. So they do not feel comfortable in upper level due to high temperature. So oxygen content is less. That's why they goes down where the temperature is less. Where temperature is less means oxygen amount is more. That's why aquatic species are more comfortable in cold water than hot water or warm water, because warm water contain less oxygen according to Henry law. Question number 4. Use of glycerol and water mixture in the car radiator of cold countries. In cold spaces, in different cold places where the temperature is very low, always snowfall takes place. Water becomes ice. In that case, in the radiator, car radiator, we have to use a mixture of glycerol and water, because water and glycerol mixture gives decrease in the freezing point of water. When glycerol added to water, the freezing point of water decreases. When freezing point decreases, then water will not be easily converted to ice. That's why water can be remain in liquid form in the car radiator in the cold country if you mix glycerol and water. That's why we are using a mixture of glycerol and water which decreases the freezing point. That's why we are mixing glycerol and water. Question number 5. Why a person suffering from high BP, high blood pressure is advised to take minimum quantity of sodium chloride? We should not take more salt. We should avoid salty food. The person having high BP, because high BP means blood pressure already more, because the number of ions in the blood is more. If ions number of particles increases, already know blood pressure according to your osmotic pressure increases. High number of more concentration, more osmotic pressure. When we are using NaCl, we are taking Na plus and Cl minus. As we take NaCl, the number of ions in the blood will be more. Even number of ions in the blood will be more, I value will be more. If I value will be more, then BP will be more. Because osmotic pressure increases when you add NaCl due to more dissociation. As NaCl is a highly dissociated compound, when it will take NaCl, the blood contain more amount of ions, so that osmotic pressure increases. Ultimately, BP will be very high, so that person will be not alif. Then sixth question, at high altitude people suffer from anoxia. Anoxia is a disease that lack of oxygen. Disease due to lack of oxygen in the blood. At high altitude, what happens? Pressure is low. According to Henry Lodge, high pressure, high amount of solute. If pressure is more gas will dissolve as per the Henry law. Partial pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction. As at high altitude, pressure is less. That means amount of oxygen will be less in the blood. That's why it is very difficult to exist at very high altitude. That's why person suffering anoxia due to lack of oxygen in the blood. Amount of oxygen is less. Then question number 7, very important question. When mercuric iodide is mixed with potassium iodide, freezing point is raised. Very important question. Freezing point increasing. Already we have read that freezing point is equal to Kf into m, also multiplied by I. I is the Venter factor. When HgI2 and Ki will be mixed, HgI2 it is a soluble salt and Ki also a soluble salt. When it will mix, produce a complex salt. The two salt forming a single salt, that is K2HgI4. Two salt combined to form a single salt. So the number of ions in the solution decreases. These two salts combine each other. Before combination, the percentage of that amount of ions are more. The number of ions are more. But when you mix these two, they combine, so the number of ions decreases. Hg2 plus I minus K plus I minus. When combined, produce a single salt, single complex salt. That's why number of ions decreases. When number of ions decreases, I value decreases. When I value decreases, del TF will be decreased. When del TF is decreased, automatically your TF value will be more. That means TF increase. What is TF? Del TF is equal to what is TF naught minus TF. When the amount of ions decreases due to reaction of these two form a single salt, then I value decreases. When I value decreases, del TF decreases. When del TF decreases means TF value increases, because TF is a constant. So TF is increased, means freezing point increase. That's why question is, why these two mixture of this salt resulting increase of freezing point? Because I value decreases. That is the answer. I value decreases due to reaction of two salt forming a new complex salt. So when I value decreases, del TF decreases. When del TF decreases, automatically the freezing point increases. That is the answer. Then question number 8. Calcium chloride used to clear snow on the road. In the very cold places, very cold country, the roads covered with snow. So how to clear the snow from the road? We can spray salt. You can spray salt. Sodium chloride, calcium chloride salt can be sprayed. When you spray the salt, what happens? The freezing point decreases. When the freezing point decreases, the ice will not be formed. The formation of ice will be decreased. The formation of snow will be less, so that the road will be clear. That is the answer. Because calcium chloride decreases the freezing point of water. That's why we are adding calcium chloride, so that snow will be not formed on the road. 9th question. Osmotic pressure of 1 KCl and 1 urea, if you compare, 1 KCl has a greater osmotic pressure than 1 urea. Already we have read that osmotic pressure also depends upon I value. Osmotic pressure also depends upon I value. As per the Van 't Hoff equation, pi equal to I C R T. If I value is more, osmotic pressure is more. Then in the question, KCl, normally case I value of KCl greater than your urea, because urea is a covalent compound, not easily dissociated. But KCl produce K plus Cl minus. As the number of particles increases, I value increases. That's why greater I value result in greater osmotic pressure. That's why potassium chloride has a higher osmotic pressure than urea due to more I value. That means KCl undergo dissociation. Then last question regarding reasoning question, why pressure cooker reduce the cooking time? Why it takes very less time cooking by using pressure cooker? Because inside pressure cooker, the pressure, the vapor of the pressure, that is the vapor pressure is very high. Inside the pressure cooker, the pressure is very high. As the pressure is very high, then the temperature will be raised. When the temperature increases, then it takes very less time to boil the food. That's why pressure cooker takes very less time to cook the food, because inside the pressure cooker the temperature increases due to high pressure. These are some reasoning question in the chapter solution. Let us now discuss assertion and reason type of question. Generally in CBSE, 5 questions will be asked from this assertion reasoning. 5 questions will be asked from assertion reasoning questions. Then remaining questions are numericals, hot type questions, value based questions, knowledge based questions, and it is also one understanding level question. That is assertion and reason is also one understanding level questions. So how first, before writing the answer, carefully you read the all assertion and reason. Carefully read. Assertion, when a answer A indicate both A and R are correct, and R is the explanation, that is correct explanation of A, means assertion. Answer A, when answer will be A, if both A and R are correct, remember this thing, and R is the correct explanation of A, that is answer is A. You have to read carefully whether both statements are correct or not. Carefully you have to observe. Then second, when answer will be B, for B answer, A and R are correct, but R is not the explanation of A. That is, R is not the correct explanation of A. Both are correct, but explanation is not correct. That's why that is answer B. C answer is A is correct, A is true. Correct means true, but R is false. R is false means incorrect. And D answer, just opposite. A is false, but R is correct. R is true. So you have to remember these four choices, whether A, B or C or D. Let us discuss some related question in the chapter solution. Here in the first question it is given like this. I am reading assertion. Both are called statement. A is a statement, R is a statement. But we have to check whether both are correct or wrong. And both are related to each other or not. We have to check this thing. The boiling point of 0.1 m solution of urea is less than that of 0.1 m KCl solution. You see, both concentration is same. And first case is urea, second is KCl. We know Venter factor, that the colligative property depends upon Venter factor, that is I. As urea is not dissociated, I value approximately 1. But KCl as a dissociated, its I value becomes 2, twice. The result will be twice. The colligative property will be twice, because KCl has K plus and Cl minus are 2 ions, number of ions are 2. So I value approximately 2. That's why you can say that here boiling point of 0.1 urea is less than 0.1 HCl is correct. The statement is true. So second reasoning. Elevation of boiling point is directly proportional to the number of species present in the solution. It is correct. Because boiling point colligative property is directly proportional to the amount of substance present in the solution. As for the different colligative property we have already discussed. So the second statement also correct. And you see that whether a correct explanation or not. As both it is what is this? As the first one is a 0.1 m solution of urea is less than the solution. Second is elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point increases. It is direct upon the number of species. Here the number of particles of KCl is more. The number of particles of KCl is twice that of urea, because urea does not dissociate, but KCl already dissociated forms. So number of particles of second solution is greater than the number of particles of urea. That's why boiling point increases. According to Venter factor, I value is more, boiling point is more. That's why both are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. So answer will be A. For this, answer will be A. This is the A answer. This is the A answer. First question answer is A. Second question. Azeotropic mixture are produced only by non-ideal solution. Azeotropic mixture are formed by non-ideal solution. It is a correct statement. Azeotropic mixture means what? Particular composition of A and B where the boiling point remain constant, and that can be produced only by non-ideal solution. For by taking ideal solution we cannot prepare azeotrophs, because the intermolecular attraction is same. Then how can we prepare azeotrophs? Azeotrophs will be prepared when both will differ in intermolecular attraction. When they will differ in intermolecular attraction, then azeotrophs can be formed. By taking same interaction, same similar type of molecule, we cannot make what? Azeotroph, because the boiling point will not be differ. But when different non-ideal solution will mix, then azeotrophs can be mixed up. So it is a true statement. The second, boiling point of azeotroph either higher or lower than the both of components. You see, boiling point of azeotrophs either increases or decreases than the both of components. That is correct explanation. Maybe a negative deviation, maybe a positive deviation, maybe negative, maybe positive. So maybe increase, maybe decrease. So it is also correct statement. Both are correct, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question is why non-ideal solution gives azeotropic mixture. That is not explained. This one is not explained. Statement is true, but is not correctly explained. Answer should be like this, that non-ideal solution have different intermolecular attraction. It is not mentioned. That's why A is true, assumption is true, reason is true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. That's why answer will be B. Answer will be. Then third question. 1 molar solution is always more than 1 molar solution. 1 molar means capital M is greater than 1 molar small m. The statement is wrong. We know small m is always greater than capital M. So statement is wrong. This one wrong statement. Then R. The amount of solvent in 1m and 1m aqueous solution is not equal. That is correct. In 1m and small m, capital M, the amount of solvent is different. Because in 1m, the solvent is 1 kg. But in capital M, the solution is 1 liter. So amount of solvent differ. Because here amount is 1 kg, here volume is 1 kg. Volume solution you compare, the amount of solvent is always less than the volume of solution. Amount of solvent is always less than the volume of solution. As the amount of solvent is less, the solvent amount is which formula? Small m is equal to WB by MB into WA into 1000. If it is less, then small m value is greater than capital M. So first question is, which are given 1 molar is greater. So wrong. Statement is wrong. Third, amount of solvent is 1m, so solution is not equal. That is correct. So second is correct. First is wrong. When A is wrong, R is correct. That is answer is D. That is D. A is false. A is false. And R is correct. That's why it is D answer. Then last question. Increasing pressure on pure water decreases its freezing point. Increasing pressure on pure water decreases its freezing point. What means? When pressure increases, that freezing point decreases. That is correct. Because we know, very important, vapor pressure inversely proportional to boiling point. And your freezing point inversely proportional to boiling point, opposite. But freezing point proportional to BP. Freezing point high BP, high BP. High freezing point, high vapor pressure. Low vapor pressure, low freezing point. Low vapor pressure but high BP, high boiling point. So increasing pressure on pure water decreases its freezing point. That is correct. A is correct. But R density of water is marked R2 is maximum at 273 K. Wrong. Water density is not maximum at 0 degree K. 273 K is not maximum. Generally, the density water is taken at 4 degrees Celsius. At 4 degrees Celsius, density water is maximum. So it is wrong. The statement is wrong. So A is correct, R is wrong. Which statement? A is true, R is false. Here A is correct, R is false. So A is true, R is false. So answer is C. So these are some assumption and reasoning questions and why question in solution. So you will prepare accordingly. Thank you all.